Hey, hi everyone. Good morning, all.
Morning.
Okay, so right after demo, as part of day one, as part of day one, uh, what we'll be planning is very first we require an Azure account creation. Okay, second one, as we're going to start your Linux administration in initial days, so we need to start your module number 2, which is Linux administration. Okay, as we're going to start this one. To start Linux, okay, to start Linux practicals, so we know we should have an idea at least how to create or launch an virtual machine. Okay, how to get a launch a virtual machine in Azure portal. And last thing is how to connect a virtual machine. Okay, how to connect a virtual machine. So three things we'll be doing it today, so that from tomorrow we can start our Linux set, right? So now account creation, so you can go to your Azure portal. Okay, maybe we can open, okay, you can go to azure.portal.com. Okay, right click, open in a new window. Yeah, so this will take you to the Azure portal, right? I'll just say Azure. Okay, so this will be a link for Azure portal. I'll just go with this, both are same. Right click, copy link address. This will be the portal from where we'll be registering your account. Okay, so try for free. Initially we'll go with the free account. So this free account is for 1 month. Okay, this free account, okay, they give this free account for your 1 month. Okay, 1 month it's free. They'll give you some 15,000 rupees. 15,000 rupees. Okay, okay, credits. Okay, we can use this within 1 month. Okay, so to register this account, you require very first an email ID, which will be a G. Second thing, you require a phone number. It can be any country phone number, doesn't matter. Third thing, okay, They might ask you PAN card number. Okay, this is all for verification. Phone number is for verification, PAN card is for verification, and last is last code debit or credit card. So though we are not paying any bill, okay, why this debit or credit card is, okay, this is for verification of account, because all these things you can ask someone and you can use it, but debit credit card is definitely will be yours. So that's the reason this is just for verification. Okay, so what they'll do is they will deduct rupees 2, okay, rupees 2, okay, from your account. Okay, so rupees 2, they'll deduct 2 rupees 2, and then they will revert back. Okay, revert back. Okay, after 2 hours, after 2 hours you get back your money. Okay, if it is in US dollars or something, then it will be okay, it will be dollar one they'll deduct it. Okay, so this is all for verification of your account. Fine. Now, and with one email ID, one phone number, one PAN card, one debit card or credit card, you can create only one account. You cannot create duplication with that. That is not possible. Now come back. Okay, so this is your free account for where you will try to go into free. Okay, okay, so it will ask you email ID, enter your email ID, and then click next and follow the steps. Okay, because only one email ID, one account will create, it will not create again. So I'll give you a doc. It is hardly like 5 to 6 steps are there. Okay, so not much complication in this. 5 to 6 steps. Do it in a slow manner, the account will be created. Fine. So click on the free account. Okay, once you click on this free account, okay, click on this free account, it will, okay, start free. What you clicked it there, it will take you to the same page what you're seeing here, right? Same page, it will take it here. Once it goes to that page, okay, once it goes to that page, now create a password for yourself. Okay, remember a password, whatever it is, remember a password for it. So give a Gmail account. Go for better for a Gmail account, that would be easy. Already create a Gmail account and set a password for this Azure account. Once you set a password, it will ask you to resolve a puzzle. It will ask you to resolve a puzzle. It will ask you to resolve a puzzle. Okay, it asks you to resolve a puzzle. Okay, where you can solve this puzzle, and then you can verify. Okay, verification, it will verify your account. Okay, once it verifies, it will ask you some, okay, personal details. It will ask you some personal details. Okay, so remember here I clearly mentioned, enter, okay, profile details according to debit or credit card. That means your first name should be according to debit or credit card. That means what are the first name, last name, middle name, you add it, add according to the card what you have. It's not according to your proof, it's according to your card. If your debit card has, for example, Ravi Kumar, so Ravi will be first name, Kumar will last name. Okay, if you have three names, go with, fill it in 1113 in the same order what they're giving. Whatever the card gives, put in the same order. So why I'm asking to do this one is because when you enter the payment page, automatically the name will come to the payment page. When you go to the payment page, automatically in the card details, when you enter there, the payment name, okay, the name of that card will come automatically with this name. Okay, so make sure, don't forget this step. Add your first name, last name, or whatever you have middle name, add it according to this so that at the payment time it will take this name only. Fine. And then give your email ID, it will come automatically, pop up here. Enter your phone number, you have your phone number here, enter your phone number, and then it will generate a OTP. Enter the OTP. And PAN card, if it is optional, leave it. If PAN card is optional, fine. If it is mandatory, then enter it. Okay, and enter the full address according to proof. Enter the full address according to proof. Okay, and enter your full address according to any of the proof. Okay, previously we entered whatever address it was working. Now what happens, if you enter half of address, you will get an email notification saying that please send us a proof for your address verification. So make sure enter the address properly, agree for it, submit it. Okay, and then now if you see directly the name came. So whatever name I gave here, in that naming thing, the same name came here. See here, I gave DevOps trainer, it came DevOps trainer. So that's the reason I'm saying that give the details according to card. If you don't give the details according to card, again you'll not able to edit the card name. And when you make a transaction, it will say unable to verify the card. It will say unable to verify the card. So make sure the personal details when you're giving it, your name should be according to your debit or credit card, and that name will directly come on the, when you enter the card details, it will directly come the name which will hard code it. You'll not able to change it. Then enter the card details, enter your CVV and everything, and go and make a payment. This will take your 2 rupees. If you see 2 rupees, this will take rupees, and confirm that what is the OTP they give it. Okay, and your account will be submitted. And finally, you log into your account. This is what happens. So hardly 5 steps are there. One is your username, email ID. What you enter is your username, email ID. Okay, your email ID, okay, your password, and then you resolve this puzzle. Once you resolve this puzzle, you will enter your personal details, your address, okay, your phone number verification, and your card verification. Once this is done, your OTP is entered, you make that payment, okay, account is successfully created. That's it. Nothing much. You'll do it from here. From here, you'll start creating the machine. This is where you have to land it. This is where you have to start landing it. Right? Next, okay, as we have created account, okay, this document will share it after this. You'll get in your WhatsApp. Now account is done. So this is how your account will look when you log in. Okay, this is how this homepage looks. Okay, this is how your homepage will look. Okay, when you start logging into this account. Okay, now it's time to create a machine. Okay, so that we can do our daily practicals. Right. So now so here virtual machine. Okay, so virtual machine. Okay, so you can also call it as a virtual server. Okay, you can call it a virtual server, or you can just call it as a machine. Okay, in some places they call it as a box. Okay, but end of the day it's a machine. End of the day it's a machine. Why it is called virtual machine, we'll discuss this in Linux. I'll speak about physical machine, virtual machine differences. Okay, what is data center, etc. We'll discuss detail why it is called virtual machine. Now let's go and create a machine. Okay, let's go and create a machine so that we can do the practice on daily basis. Now very first when you land on this page, okay, very first when you land on this page, you can see all your personal details from here. Okay, you can see all the details from here. If you have any queries, okay, you can reach out to Azure people. In case something is not working or something, you can reach out to the Azure people. Okay, here you can do some settings of our account in case we want to make some changes. And here you'll get bell notification. In case anything is should be notified by those people, they will notify this one. Okay, and here is a shell. This is a cloud shell where we can connect the machines from this. Okay, you don't require anything from your laptop. Everything can be done from this browser itself. Everything can be done from the browser itself. No, come back. So let's create a virtual machine. So for this, okay, by default you'll not able to see any other recent one. I have clicked it, so I got this one. So for in your case, if it is not there, just search virtual machine. Okay, just search virtual machines. Click on it. Now it is saying create a virtual machine that runs on Linux and Windows. Okay, and select the image from the marketplace or use your own customized image. Okay, so we can use a image, operating system image from here, or we can prepare our own image. Okay, both we can do it, and both will be doing it in this course. Now Azure virtual machine. Click on create Azure virtual machine. Now here, very first thing, if you see here, okay, forget about these estimates. In your case, this will not come because my account is very old. Okay, and this is showing this much of amount because of we have selected some, it got some default options. Okay, this option is for monthly. You're not going to use server for the monthly basis. It's per hour charges, per hour. If you make it, if you use a machine for 1 hour, it will charge you 1 rupee. Okay, or if you use a machine for 1 hour, it will charge you 50 paisa, but not more than that. Okay, this is for the complete month, so ignore this one. Now, very first, subscription. What is the subscription? So this is the billing account. So in your case, you'll not get this pay as you go, you'll get free tire account. You get something called free tire. So your subscription will always be free tire. Okay, what a subscription you have, that subscription, okay, subscription will be always free tire for you. Okay, free trial account. Subscription will be free tire account. Okay. So this is a billing. Subscription is billing. Resource group. What is a resource group? So resource group is a collection of resources. Okay. So basically, what is this resource group is Azure follows this resource group concept so that whatever you create, everything will be under one resource group. That means whatever resources you create, resources means virtual machine, CPU, RAM, IP address, load balancer, whatever you created as part of this uh, Azure, all that resources will fall under one Azure group. Okay, under your resource group. So this resource group will make sure everything is tracked properly under this resource group. So that makes easy to delete it, easy to track it. That is where we use this resource group. Okay, so resource group is a container that holds related resources. Okay, a resource group is a container that holds related resources in Azure solution. That means a related services, whatever you created, that will fall under one resource. So I'll mention as Devops Azure. You can give any naming convention. Okay. Okay. Now, in your case, it's a free tire and it is your resource group. Now, give a name to a Linux machine. Okay. Via virtual machine, whatever, give a name. You can say it's a Linux machine, it's a web server, it's a test server, it's a production machine, or it's a DB machine, any machine, right? Whatever name you want to give, you can give it. So I'll give name it as Linux machine. I'll name it as Linux machine. And then, okay, regions. So this Azure provides almost 65 regions available. There are almost 60 around 60 plus regions are there. So in that, you can select any one of the region, leave the default. Doesn't matter wherever you create. All the regions services are same. You create in any region. You create in any region. All the places services are same. All the places services are same. Right. Now next is availability options. This is in case you want machines to be created in different data centers. Okay, Azure will give one region, three data centers, one region, three data centers. In case you want to create in all the data centers, then you have like fault tolerance and etc. things are there here where you can use it. But this is not required as of now. Okay, this has a use case. We will use the use case in the Azure. Now just keep it no infrastructure redundancy required. Okay, why? Because we're just creating single machine for our practice purpose. Okay, and then security type. So security type is standard. Okay, we don't want this trusted and confidential because there is no major attack going to happen in a machine. So for now, keep it standard, which is basic. Okay, and then image. So we'll keep standard as Red Hat. Okay, I'll be using across complete course as Red Hat. Ubuntu also show you few of the things. I'll show you Ubuntu. Okay, because let's keep standard as Red Hat. Okay, learn one operating system completely, and Red Hat Ubuntu are same. Red Hat Ubuntu both are distribution of Linux. Only slight difference in terms of installation. Slight difference in terms of installation. But whatever commands you run in Red Hat, that will work on Ubuntu as well. That will work on Ubuntu as well. Fine. So let's keep it Red Hat as standard. And then architecture, it will automatically take it based on your operating system. And then size, like whenever you purchase a laptop or a phone, you decide, right, what should be a CPU configuration. Okay, similarly, when you take purchase a new laptop, you decide, right, what should be the operating system in my laptop, Windows 7, Windows 11, right? So here we use Red Hat. Okay, so we'll speak again in OS flavors. Okay, that will be the first topic here. We'll speak about your OS flavors. What are different OS flavors that we'll speak in. And then you have size. So you have multiple sizes here. Multiple size here. Depends upon which size you wanted. You can go for a larger size as well, but in our case standard V1 is enough. We'll discuss the sizes again in brief when we start this when we start this Azure part. We'll discuss this in size. And then you have authentication type. Do you want to go SSH keys or password? For now keep it password. I'll show you SSH keys as well. Now let me create a username. Create any username. There's no restriction. Create any username. Set a password. Set a password. When you're typing a password, make sure it is giving you some details. Can you see here? Can you see some details? Password must has one lowercase letter, one uppercase letter, one number, one asterisk letter. So make sure all the combination you mention it, so that it will allow you to, okay, create your account. Okay, fine. Now last is ports. By default, any Linux machine will have SSH port. HTTP, HTTPS we require for when we open the application. When you open the application, we require this port for opening the URLs. Okay. So now these are the basic details. To create a machine, these are basic details. First is subscription, which is free tier. Resource group, give any name. Virtual machine name. Okay, region, give it a default region, whatever it is. Infrastructure, no infrastructure. Security type, let it be standard. Okay, image will be Red Hat. Okay, and size will be standard V1s. One core CPU, 1 GB RAM is enough for us. And your password. Okay, your password. So now, just for now, what you do is go with basic plus review and create. Okay, and all these fields is one concept in your Azure. So disk management is a separate concept. Networking, we'll learn about virtual networks. Management is some like how do you manage your automation one. Monitoring is some like you have a cloud monitoring where you can monitor this CPU, RAM, and everything about this one. And then advanced topic is some extra features that are given in terms of security. Okay, and then you have tags. Tag is just a naming convention, right? So all these things are not required for now. Okay, because keep things simple, we just started now. Just create a machine. Our goal is to just create a machine and just do the practical. Okay, later when we start Azure, okay, when we start Azure classes, we'll go in detail, in depth of each and every tab, and see what we can use here as part of a machine creation. Okay, now click on review and create. Okay, now validation is passed. This should pass. In case validation is failing, go back to review tab and check if anything you're getting a red color error mark anywhere, or still it is not working. Then visit all these tabs, just click on next, 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 let them load properly. If it doesn't load also, you will get the validation failed. Okay, let them load it and then click on review and create. Fine, maximum it should be done. And see here, what is the size price? 0.8, that means INR, less than a rupee. Less than a rupee per hour charges. This charges are not applicable. This is per month charges. We don't require it. This is only for 1 hour. Max you're going to use 1 hour a day, not much, nothing much. Okay. So now all the details what you have filled it is here. All the details what did you fill it is here. Okay, all the details what did you fill, it is here. Okay, complete details are here. I'll put this in notepad, later I'll format and give you so that you can remember. Also there are screenshots of machine creation, so you'll get that screenshot in the same documentation. You don't need to recall things, it is there in the screenshot. Each and everything I've taken as a screenshot so that you don't need to recall anything. Fine. Now once the validation is passed, click on create. This will create a machine. This will create a machine.
Hey, this is Sudhakar. I have a question.
Yeah.
I try to create and do a review create, and it has a error. It's saying subscription. So what is the option I need to pick? Is it a Azure subscription one, or what is that one?
So
I think
don't
that.
create now. Just wait for some time. Okay. It will.
Okay.
It is not Azure subscription one. It is a free tier account. You should get a free tier account as a name. Okay. Even if it is coming Azure subscription one, that is fine. You get. Is it a existing account or new account?
New account I just created while you were
So
saying.
if it is Azure account one, Azure account subscription one also, it's fine. It is a free tier account only. Okay. So you will, once you create account, you'll able to see this bell again, right? You should get this 15,000 credits. You should get this 15,000 credits. And second thing, to verify that, let this create machine create here. You have this subscription. Okay. In this subscription, okay, subscription, you should see this free actually. You should not see any cost here. Okay, in a subscription when you go, you should not see. Or if you see here add subscription, or if you're not getting that, click on this add subscription. You'll see your, you should see this free tab. Can you see this free tab?
Yeah,
This
I
free
am
tab
checking
should be
that.
seen.
Yeah, I check it.
Once you go into the Azure account, search for subscriptions, type subscriptions, go to click this add button. In this you'll find free tab. Select this offer. Okay, select this offer for free. Okay. We don't require this pay as you go model. Check that it's a free account only. By default, it will create free account. It will never create account because I told you, right? So when you're going here to this location and you say that Azure, okay, Azure portal, okay, free tier. I'm going with free tier account. Okay, so free tier account. Okay, when I go to free tier account, I'm creating a free account. Okay, I'm creating a free account. I'm not using any pay as you go. Try for free. Don't go for pay as you go model, and don't sign in directly. Go with the try for free account only. When you go for try for free account, it will sign into free account. In case you have a doubt it's a free account or not, go to subscription, search for subscriptions, click on add button and check is it the one which you have it. Are you eligible or not? Maximum you should be eligible. Okay, maximum you should be eligible. Now go to the resources. Your deployment is completed. Machine will take at least 1 minute to create. We have to wait for a minute. Okay, now click on go to resource. Now finally our machine is ready. Okay, now see here resource group. What are the resource group we gave? Status is running. Location, yes, used to default location. Subscription, in your case it should be free tier. Subscription, in your case it should be free tier. Okay, always it will be free tier only. Okay, until you complete that. Okay, and every subscription will have subscription ID. And then you have what are the details you selected of the machine. It will give you the details: public IP, size of the machine, operating system, time period, and all the details of this machine. What is the disk, etc. things. So now don't go into this. Don't go into this all these details. Leave as it is. Okay. I'll come back again. I'll walk you through each and every tab. Okay. So keep things simple. Don't complicate it. Now our machine is created. So whatever we thought, our machine is created. Okay, with all the details what we created. Now it's time to connect the machine. So your machine can be connected in different ways. Okay, you can connect with Azure shell. Okay, Azure cloud shell. This is something called Azure cloud shell. Or you can go with your command prompt. Okay, this is for Windows. If someone has a Mac, go with terminal. You get something called item. Okay, item in your laptop. Okay, item or terminal will be there by default. If it is not there, install it from your self service. There'll be a self service. Install it from the self service. Okay, install that software. If it is a Mac, go with item. And then lastly, you can also use your putty. Putty is in Windows. It will also be in Mac. You can just, this putty is just to, okay, putty you'll get for both Windows and Mac. Okay, putty you will get it for both Windows and Mac. Okay, you just search putty for Mac, putty for Windows, both you'll get it. Okay, both will get it. Just download, it's executable. Okay, go with anyone, not required all the three. If you're convenient with command prompt or terminal, go with it, same. Okay, now how to connect this with the 3 this one, right? And the command to connect here is simple, ssh. Okay, for this cloud shell and command prompt you'll use ssh followed by what is the username, Azure user at the rate public IP of the machine, public IP address of the machine. Okay, and this will prompt for the password. It will ask you the password. That password you have to enter the password. Enter your password, whatever the password you kept. Right? Now copy your public IP address. Copy your public IP address. Okay, you can see your cloud shell here. Can you see cloud shell? Copy your public IP address. Click on cloud shell. Okay, click on this cloud shell. Okay, this cloud shell will take little bit of time to prepare. Okay, it is preparing your cloud shell. Okay. Enter your SSH as your user at the rate. Okay, if it is not copying, just do a paste here. Right click paste or type it. Anything is fine. Okay. So what are public IPs? 172, 177, 194, 32. So SSH user, what a user at the rate public IP address. Hit enter. Okay, hit enter. Say yes. And if you want to expand it, expand this one. Expand it and now type the password. Now type the password. While typing the password, it will not be visible, guys. Okay, just type it. Now your machine is connected. Can you see your machine is connected? Keep entering. You can see your machine is connected. Linux machine, the machine which you created, Linux machine that is connected. Okay, you can see that from here. Linux machine is connected from here. Right? Linux machine is connected from here. Okay. Okay, Linux machine is connected from here. Okay, let me close this one. Okay, just copy a public IP address. Click on this cloud shell. You can see the symbol. Okay, it will prepare the cloud shell. You can expand it here. Okay, and just type Azure SSH Azure user at the rate. Okay, at the rate. Paste it here. Okay. While pasting, some junk will come. At the rate. Enter. It is asking your password. Give your password. It will connect it. Okay. Simple way of connecting. This is one way of connecting. Okay. Second way of connecting is with your command prompt. Okay. This is a Windows machine which I am using, Windows laptop. If you have terminal, same thing you'll be doing. If you have a Mac, go with Mac terminal and do the same thing. Okay. Just open your command prompt. Okay. And just type SSH Azure user at the rate public IP address. Say yes. Public IP address. It's connected. Simple way of
Which
connecting.
password we have to enter?
The password which you gave while creating the machine. The password which you gave it while creating the machine. So what are the password you set it? If you see the screenshot, what are the password you set it that time? That is a password. It is not your Azure login password. It is a machine password. What are the password you set it here? That password you have to give it here. While creating a machine, it will prompt for password. So give a proper username, proper password which you can remember. Whatever you can remember, go with that password and use it. Your account creation password is not for your machine creation. This is just for account login. This is for your machine login. Now this is how it will connect. Okay, simple way. The same command. Okay, the same command. You can use it and log in multiple times in case you want to use it. Just type it. It'll ask you a password. Enter the password. And last way of connecting, use anyone, guys, not mandatory all the three you have to use anyone. And last way is your putty. If putty is not there in your machine, just download. It is not a software, it is executable. Just click on it, it will open the software. You don't need to install putty anywhere. Just click on it, it will open it. So take this putty, and here what you'll do is Azure user same @public IP address. Okay, Azure user @public IP address. Okay, just enter Azure user @public IP address. Azure user @public IP address. Okay, make sure no spaces, and click open. Click open. Accept it. Now it is asking a password. Enter the password. Machine is connected. Machine is connected. This is one more way of connecting a machine. This is one more way of connecting a machine. So go with anyone. Not mandatory. All the three you have to use it. It's just connecting. Anyone, whichever you want to go with it. Okay. Anyone, just type Azure user your Azure user your IP address of the machine. Azure user IP address of the machine. Okay, and click on open. And now it will prompt for password. Just type your password. That's it. Machine is connected. All the three ways. Simple to connect. That's it. Nothing much is there in that. Nothing much is there apart from that to connect. Right? So this is how you connect your machine. Okay. This is how you connect your machine. Simple way of connecting a machine. You want to connect a machine. Right? Okay. Any questions, guys, before I terminate the machine? Okay, don't worry about this machine creation. Daily, I'll be creating a machine in front of you before starting the practical. Okay, at least create your account for first. Okay, create your account. Machine creation, you can try out today, no issues. Still, you're not able, you don't want to try, you want to see it once again. Yes, we'll do it again. Okay, in the daily classes, before we start practical, I'll create a machine in front of you and delete the machine in front of you. Right now, here, once you complete your work, come back to this Azure home. Come back to Azure home. Now, your Azure creates something called resource groups. So this, see, can you see the resource group? It has created two resource group. That means if you have a resource group, that means you are using something. Can you see this? Only machine is not created. Along with machine, IP address is created, network security group is created, virtual networking is created, some network interface are created, some disk is created. That's why Azure always creates resource group so that it can put all the thing under one resource group, right? So copy this Azure DevOps resource group, delete this one, okay, and delete it. Delete this one. Similarly, click on this network RG. Okay, this will delete. So once the resource group are deleted, that means you're not billing anything. Everything is getting deleted. You don't need to go and delete one thing, search here and there, not required. Whatever you create, everything falls under one resource group. So if you delete a resource group, everything gets deleted along with it. Okay. So you don't need to search here and there and go like whether it's something is pending to delete or whether something is running in the background. No, everything will delete automatically for you. Okay. We just need to wait for this one to delete. Fine. No. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any queries? Any doubts? Any questions? Any queries? Any doubts? Okay. Any questions? Any queries? Any doubts? Are we good? Okay. So from tomorrow, we'll start your overview of your operating system. Okay. We'll speak about your okay operating system versions and flavors. So initial we need to understand like what all things you're going to use here. Okay, what are terminologies? That's the reason, and then slowly we'll go into the practical. Slowly we'll go into. So first, little bit of theory will be there because you have to understand the terminology because you're switching from your Windows or different operating system to Linux. So this is essential. Okay, what is a server? Okay, what do you mean by data center? Okay, what is your physical? So what is a physical machine or your virtual machine? Okay, difference why this came into picture. Okay, what is your virtualization technique? Okay, so what are these hypervisor softwares in the virtualization? You get hypervisor, and then you'll get to understand cloud. So all these terminologies, why are we understanding? Because you are entering the world of cloud. You're entering in the world of cloud. So previously what people used, same thing is there in the cloud is not something new. Azure cloud is something not new. So inside Azure cloud, whatever previously people used it in the legacy system, same thing is there in the cloud as well. But only thing, these people are providing that as a service, okay, with the different naming conventions. That's it. Okay, in the different naming conventions. So just to avoid confusion, have things clear about the terminologies of your Linux where you're going to use inside a cloud. That's the reason we are trying this. And once we complete this one, we'll start your basic Linux commands. Okay, so from here, all the practicals will start slowly. Slowly, we'll take the syllabus, we'll track one things, we'll learn till the advanced part. Okay, what are the content we have, we'll learn it. How to install a software, how to take a backup, how to do automation of jobs, what are soft link, hard link, advanced commands, okay, SSCP tools. So all that things are related to Linux, we'll learn it. So step by step it will come. Okay. So it's a little bit of time taking process, but yes, daily we'll learn 1 hour. We'll put some effort in this, okay? Because this Linux is based for your Azure and DevOps, okay? So both whatever you learn it, okay? For DevOps and Azure, both it is essential. We require this one. Right? If you learn this Linux properly, your DevOps and Azure is very easy. Okay. Okay. Any questions? Any queries? Any doubts? This is the first class, so I just kept it this three things because these are prerequisite to start our practical work. Okay? Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any queries and doubts? Anything? Okay, our resource groups are
Sir, we
deleted.
are sir we are
Yeah,
using
go ahead.
Azure Cloud. We are using Azure Cloud means cloud platform. But
Yes,
Microsoft they will use the physical servers only in different locations, and they will provide us those as service for us, right, sir?
yes. So someone like from Microsoft will be sitting behind this portal. They will be managing their data centers. Somewhere data centers will be there. Okay, and they will give me services over the internet, which can be accessed via the browser. Not only this cloud, any cloud is provided same way. Fine. Any more questions? Any more doubts? Any more queries?
Whatever the work we done in Azure portal, that will falls under resource groups, right, sir? Whatever the work we done in Azure portal will
Yes,
falls under resource group, so we can just simply
yes,
go on delete the resource group.
yes. It will delete everything. So resource group is a collection of resources which will track each and every resources what are created here. Later, when you want to delete it, just delete the resource group. It will clean up everything. Because tracking difficult. For example, I'm creating some 5 virtual machines. For every virtual machine, there's a separate disk. Every virtual machine, there's a separate IP address. Or maybe I created some additional disk to this machine. So that tracking becomes difficult. That's the reason Azure provides you this resource group, which makes the tracking easy for tracking the resources. So it is given you see. Resource group provides a logical container to manage and organize Azure resources, simplifying administration and enabling efficient resource management. Okay. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Any more queries? Any more doubts?
Sir, if I am using a pay as a go means paid version, not free
Hmm.
version. If I am using
Hmm.
for practice purpose also, if I am using paid version,
Okay.
then when I am practicing, I will whatever I will do the work I will do. But end of while I am closing my system, I will simply go to the resource group and I will delete everything
Hmm.
and I will go. Then I will reduce the cost, na sir, billing.
Yes. So basically, in the companies, what will happen? They will run this machines and everything 24/7 because that is real-time application, right? That is required for end users. In our case, whatever we use it, right after using, make sure to delete it because once your free tier account is completed after 1 month, okay, you will get one upgrade tab here. You have to upgrade. Once you upgrade, it will go to your pay as you go model. Can you see this? Okay, you can see the subscription called pay as you go model. This will charge you. This will charge you per hour basis. It will charge you per hour basis. Depends upon the usage. It can come 100 as a bill. It can come 200, it can 300. Okay, depends upon the usage. It will come the bill. Okay, but that much will not use. Max it will come like 100 to 200 per month. Bill will come. In case also you use it properly, if you use it, you'll get less amount. If you misuse it, like you leave the machines overnight or you leave any of the service overnight, you forgot it, then it will charge you. Then it will charge you for that whole 12 hours, 24 hours. It will start the billing for that. Fine. Any more questions, guys? Any more queries? Are we good? Okay. So uh, do one thing. Maybe I don't have this option to attach anything here. They will give you. Okay, don't worry, no worries about it. I'll share this doc to them. Go and create your account first. Try to create a machine if possible. If not possible, no issues. We'll create it again tomorrow. We'll learn that again tomorrow, and then we'll do a theoretical part. Little bit of theoretical part is required because we should have a knowledge of little bit of overview of operating system. Then only we can go into the basics and advanced. Right? So let's pause it
Yes,
here. Yeah.
I have one doubt. Where can we set this auto start or auto stop for this virtual machine?
So auto stop, auto start will be inside the machine only. When you create a machine, you can set it from the machine. There is inside a machine itself. You can go into the
We can set
management. There
this.
will be option here. Auto shutdown, enable auto shutdown, enable auto shutdown. So you can set this based on the timings. You can set it. You can say that there are again multiple features in this where you can say that I want a specific time to shut down. Okay, so
Correct.
maybe
Yeah.
you say that morning 8 o'clock I want to start my machines, and evening 6 o'clock it should shut down the machine. That companies will use it. In your case, you don't require this one because like if you keep for 4 5 hours also, again it will be charges because it's not one charges. Can you see this? Basic charges are there for the image. Disk charges are there. Okay, network charges and everything will be used. So make sure whatever you create, delete it. Make sure whatever you create, delete it right after you use it. Don't keep it. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So that all settings will be there in the machine only. Auto stop, auto start, everything is there. You can set it in the machine.
Okay.
Any more questions? So go through this notes, try to create your account. I'll give you this doc as well. Tomorrow I'll show you again how to create a machine, but we'll see little bit of theoretical part as well so that you'll get some terminology. Okay, so you'll understand some terminology of your Linux and cloud, and then we'll proceed with the one topic on daily basis. Right? And once we complete this one, we'll start your Azure or Devops, and then we'll go for the next part of it. Right? Okay. Okay. Last 2 minutes. Any more questions before I wind up? All good? Okay, great. Okay. So same time tomorrow. Again we'll be connecting here. Same time tomorrow. Again we'll be connecting here. Okay, then nice. Let's take a pause here and let's connect. So they'll give you in your WhatsApp. Okay, you'll get this notes and everything in your WhatsApp. Okay, I'll just inform them. They'll put in your WhatsApp directly. You'll get these notes in your WhatsApp. You can take it from there. Sure. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow, same time.